Hey everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And we're in a truck that we haven't driven in a while, a Kenworth T800 day cab with the quad headlight and a slant nose. Pretty nice little truck. We are going from San Diego to Miami via a ferry, so we don't have a very big, long distance load ahead of us. Yet it is heavy as hell, and this is a weaker truck with a 10-speed, so this is going to be interesting. So let's go ahead, power it up, start it up, and let's see, how am I gonna get out of here? I think if I go this way, I'll have to back it up, but I think I'll be okay. And stop. Put it in reverse. Back it up just a bit. There we go. Back into first, and we are out. Turn the running lights on, and away we go. So it's Friday. I hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully you guys had a better day than me. Just really fucking long. I am really fucking tired. First, like really early this morning, this little like Walmart special quote that's like quote unquote Walmart special armoire that a good chunk of my fiance's belongings are stored in decided it wanted to try to break, and at the same time scare the living hell out of both of us because we were both sound asleep when this happened because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Not fun in the slightest. But luckily it happened. It happened when it did, because I'd rather it wake us up, it do what it did than than the way it went down. It would have, if anybody would have been right next to it, it would have got ugly pretty damn quick. So take the small miracles where you can get them, you know. So, but by the time we got that cleaned up, and I got to the point, and I got myself settled down to the point where I could go back to bed, it was like almost 2:30 in the morning. So I mean, and then I had to be up at 6 to get ready for work. So needless to say, my ass was dragging today at work, and I still have a case of dragging ass because, just fucking tired as all hell. Something exciting, and I'm actually looking forward to this. I am letting you guys know there's going to be something new coming to the channel next week. The game My Summer Car. It is something extremely different. I have the cracked version. I've played the cracked version. I out of respect for the guy that's creating it, he said he didn't want anybody at the cracked version really live streaming or YouTubing with it. So out of respect for him, I have not done that. But guess what? The game's will be released soon. So it's like, what the hell? Who cares at this point? So once I get a legally bought version of the game, I will be playing it and recording on it and having fun. So fuck you two for doing that shit. And I'm looking forward to it because you actually build the car from a pile of parts, and then if you don't tighten something up, the car will actually fall apart around you, and I think that's fucking awesome. So yes, I mean, that's just some exciting stuff going on. I'm actually gonna gripe about something, and this has nothing to do with you guys. It's the video editing software I use, Movavi. Oh my god, I swear sometimes that it is the software I use is fucking stupid. I really do. Because I will put clips into the editor, like, early. Like, I will, if it's a long video, it'll be like the night before. Oh, shit. Well, how bad did I take damage trailer? No. God damn it. Well, you're past the line anyway. I had the right of way, you fucker. I hate that shit. But, oh god. What was I saying? Movavi. I had been using Movavi Suite 14 for a while. So I finally spent the $50 to go up to Movavi 16 because I felt it was, as I stall the truck out, it was going to be a worthwhile investment. And yes and no, it has been worthwhile. When it's worked, it has worked fantastically. Great software overall. But there's enough changes with it that I'm not sure if I'm really for it anymore. Like, the Video Suite 14, I absolutely loved and I highly recommended it. But now I'm not sure if I like it anymore because they've totally redone the user interface. Like, originally I could preload all the clips I'm going to use into it, and it has a little section where it will store that media, which is all good. That I like that. They got rid of it, and now you just click and drag the files straight into the editor and it puts it on the timeline. On one hand, I'm okay with that because they've edited how the timeline works. So when you cut, it will actually squeeze everything it will collapse everything together, but it will also go ahead and if you cut a section out, it will continue to collapse it. Whereas with the old one, if I had cut, like, let's say a 10-second piece out, I'd have to click and drag every piece to manually collapse it. So I lose the ability to preload all the clips into the software, but I gain the ability of it auto-collapsing. Not really the greatest trade-off because, quite frankly, I'd rather have the preload ability, especially if I'm doing something like a BeamNG police video that I have 20-30 clips, especially this last one. Being able to preload it, because then I could start editing it once it's done loading, and I know how long it's going to be till I can start editing. Because with this one, with 16, I still have to preload it. I still have to let the software load the clips in. Otherwise, it's going to go into like a infinite loop over like 3/4 to 1.5 seconds, and it's fucking annoying as hell. We're heading to Miami, aren't we? If I can get that. There we go. Miami. So, I mean, I get it. They got to update it, but it's like, for fuck's sake, you couldn't have... You had to choose some of the worst things to change. But it is what it is. I mean, it just seems like I've been having bad luck with all of my software because Elgato updated their shit, and now to get like my first Forza Horizon 3 video, the fucking my mic was a couple seconds ahead of the recording, and that's unacceptable to me. Very unacceptable. So went ahead, did a little bit of did a little bit of digging within Elgato, and I found the issue there, and now I have to actually split them into two fucking different files and then preload those both into Movavi, and then I can edit it. If it wasn't for the fact that the Adobe Premiere was a monthly charge, I would buy it. It's a monthly charge. I don't particularly care for it because it's a monthly charge. If it wasn't a monthly charge, I would have zero issues with it, and I most likely would have already got my refund from Avavi and moved on to bigger, brighter, and better video editing software. But for now, I'll deal with it until I get to the point where it might be advantageous to go ahead and pay monthly for software. I mean, that's why I'm not. That's why I actually still use the free version of XSplit. I don't want to pay $15 a month for software that I honestly don't use that much. Actually, speaking of live streaming, would you guys actually want to see me live stream my summer car instead of recording it? I mean, tell me what you guys think. If you might like that idea, or if you absolutely hate it, or if there's or something. I mean, I'm open to a lot of things within. Lot of things like within the games. So. And I'm rambling really bad. I am fucking... I already said I'm tired, but it's like... I just feel like so fucking exhausted, it's not even funny. Ugh. Oh, great. Alright, come on, accelerate, you bastard. Accelerate. Alright, and away we go. And this is an area with no speed limits, but still traffic lights, so this just sucks ass. So, anyway, that's just kind of what's going on. I would like to do, again, I'd love to start doing some more live streaming, but it's hard for me to nail down a schedule because it seems like every couple weekends I'm not going to be home because I got to go out of town for a couple things. This next month is going to be chaotic. Next weekend I'm going to be out of town. This weekend I'm going to try to get enough videos to cover that next weekend. But also next month is November, so Thanksgiving. Right before Thanksgiving, the company I'm working for, there's like this professional conference that they're doing. And I'm planning on going because, hey, it sounds like it might be fun. Is it something I will vlog about? Fuck no. I don't think has nothing. My professional life and my broadcasting life and my professional life, I am doing my damnedest to keep them separate. Even though my employer does know I do this and they think it's cool that I do it. They've actually said they might utilize my video editing skills at some point. Whoopee-doo. If they do, great. If they don't, fine. It doesn't bother me either way. At least that's how I feel right now. But that's going to be several days. And once it gets closer, I'll start getting extra videos ready. So that way... you guys aren't really going to have any sort of interruption in the daily uploads, because I don't want to skip a day unless I absolutely have to. So come on, you fuck, move. Shit. What that guy want? A fucking written invitation? A fucking move his ass? Jeez. Oh, and I'm over revving. There we go. That's where I need to be. Golly. Other than that incident, like early this morning, today was not a bad day. It's just but it is extremely surprising how one little event can totally fuck your day up. Really surprising what can happen there, you know? I mean, ridiculous. We're almost to our destination, so I hope you guys have been enjoying the video. I can never say this enough times, that if you are one of the subscribers and you've made it to this point in the video, you guys are truly awesome. You guys are the ones that I continue to pump out videos for. And I'm going to continue to put out good content. At least I hope so. Especially with like my summer car coming out soon. I'm really looking forward to doing that and having that content coming out, because that's something I think that would do very well in this channel, given the state of the BeamNG videos usually do pretty well. So might be something cool. We'll see. Might be something that ends up being completely fucking terrible. Don't know. We'll see. But one thing I want to do is Car Mechanic Simulator released a DeLorean, which surprisingly enough is one of my favorite vehicles ever. Like, if I ever won the lottery, that car is on the short list of vehicles that I would buy. And I mean, part of me is like, why buy a Lamborghini? Why buy a Ferrari and all that shit? It's like, get something really fucking different and get yourself something that's going to be comfortable to drive, you know? It's like, okay, the DeLorean's the quote-unquote fun car, but the other car would be like some sort of nice big Luxo cruiser. Maybe not like a Mercedes S-Class or a BMW 7 Series, but maybe something else. And I didn't notice I stalled the truck. Good job, dumb shit. But that will more than likely not happen anywhere in the near future. But who knows? Talk about a bunch of different rants today. Oy, oy, oy. Yay, there is the terminal I'm going into. Where am I delivering this to? More than likely back there. Yep. Alright. Oh, luckily this is an alleyway, so that'll work. Pull forward enough so I'm straight. That will work. There we go. Reverse slow. Need to kick it over that way a little bit. And away we go. I'm most likely backing way too fast. But I'm tired. I want to go to bed soon. I am not pissing around for 5 minutes just to do that. Actually, I'm doing pretty good, I think. Holy shit. Clutch in, out of gear, and perfect. How about that shit? Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, have a good one.